Hello, I'm Luke from Brownlow Utilities and welcome to today's Energy Market Snapshot. So perhaps unsurprisingly this week, we've seen a continuation of geopolitics really seeping into energy prices. That is going to be something that's a consistent theme over the coming weeks and indeed has been for the best part of, well, the pretty much entirety of Donald Trump's presidency in this second term. Now, what we've seen really more recently, and we've seen a softening of gas prices, in particular in the short term, is entirely down to the peace talks between the US and Iran. Now, there has been a halt to the war, as has been reported, and a sort of at least partial reopening of the Strait of Hormuz. Ships are able to now flow through it, albeit not at pre-war levels, but the market has responded quite positively to those developments thus far. So you've seen from probably top to bottom and then the downwards correction again, we've corrected about half of the upward movements that we've seen since the pre-war on winter 26, summer 27 kind of gas contracts. Thereafter, there hasn't been anywhere near as much of the effect. Nor has there been as much of the effect on electricity prices as well. This is very much a gas-focused phenomenon. Now, when I say this is going to be a continuation over the next couple of weeks, that's because we've got a lot of political posturing, a lot of rhetoric bouncing around between either party. For instance, Trump has sent envoys to Qatar today for a continuation of these peace talks, and Iran have denied that such a meeting is even taking place. So this is just symptomatic of the kind of posturing that we've seen and that we are going to see over the next coming months. Added to that, Israel and Hezbollah continue to find themselves in conflict with each other, predominantly with Israel attacking South Lebanon, and that is, I would suppose, a big part of Iran's requirements for peace, that such conflict ends as soon as. That again is something that's, we're talking really here about a number of actors involved who aren't acting rationally or as rational actors. So the US, Iran, Israel, Hezbollah, we're not really talking about predictable rational actors, as I say. On the demand and supply front, a little bit moving away from the geopolitics of things, we've obviously seen a heat wave in most parts of the UK over the last couple of weeks, and that has really helped to soften gas for heating demand, completely wiping it out, I would suppose, unless you really wanted the heating on last week when it was in the mid-30s. And within that, you've also had plenty of solar generation coming online as well. Now, we are expecting a second heat wave subsequent to that. That is coming as of next week, I believe, where we'll see temperatures return to the 30s that we've seen earlier on. That is, I suppose, in line with the general rise in global temperatures that we've seen trending upwards over the past, 100 years, but certainly the past 30, 40 years, and the El Nino winter that we are forecasted to be on the back end of when we get into October, November, December. So all part of this same picture where we are going to be seeing hot temperatures, or certainly temperatures that are above seasonal normality for the next, 6, 8 months at least. So thanks very much for joining us. If you enjoyed the video, please feel free to subscribe to us on YouTube or on LinkedIn, and you can find more of these on a periodic basis. I think we're doing them fortnightly at the moment. And indeed, if you do have any questions at all, please head to our website, www.brownlowutilities.co.uk, where you can ask questions about this video or explore our other services and speak to an expert, whether it's myself in energy purchasing or indeed any of our other departments and services. You can speak to somebody about water or sustainability. It's all available for you via our website, and you'll be able to seek out the various contact channels to speak to one of those people. But in the meantime, hope you enjoyed it, and thanks for joining us.